Hi Sace, I'm Earl. This is the Sandy River Delta. I'll take you to a field over here I quite like, and we'll talk about the news. I first started thinking about the fact that the news had an adverse effect on my mind and spirit when I was in an airport about 15 years ago, a real busy one. And I started talking to a guy. I asked to borrow part of his newspaper, actually, and that's how we started talking. And he said the world's a pretty messed up place. And he used the newspaper to prove it. And I go, well, I see what you mean. It's true that terrible things happen all around the world, but how about right here where we're standing? Like, the airport was crowded, and thousands of people were flowing by us in a never-ending stream. And I'm like, look at all these people. They're stressed. They're not doing what they want to do. They're doing what they have to do. They might be late. They might be hungry, nervous, drunk. A lot of people fly drunk because they're scared. But look at them all. Everybody is totally moving past each other as best they can. And look at us. We're doing the exact same thing, and we're sitting down together and talking, and enjoying it. If I might be so bold as to say, a pleasure to talk to you. And the guy's like, I see your point. Like, why is something happening 3,000 miles from here? A guy breaks into a house. Craziness ensues. That's 3,000 miles away. It's one incident, but it colors the lenses of your glasses get dirtied by the fingerprints of the newspaper, or the blotchy lights of from the TV screen watching the news on television. They want us to see things a certain way, or perhaps they think we want to see that. Like the whole if it bleeds, it leads. Man saves 6 lives, man slaughters 6 people. Go with slaughter. Because, the slaughter sells, perhaps. Just like sex sells. Like, firefighters save family. Pop star shows nipple. Go with nipple. So I stopped reading the paper almost exclusively. I occasionally pick up the travel. I like the comics. I love the advice column. I stopped watching TV over a decade ago. And at first there was this jarring society disconnect. Oh, this is the field I was telling you about. I love this field. It's kind of it's a corridor, it's a pathway to the river and some deeper forests and some more trails that go back into a boggy marsh. But this pathway feels like the place I want to be. It's weird. It's you get from over there to get to there, but yet I want to be here. It's like stopping midway up a staircase and thinking, I like it right here, as long as I'm not in anybody's way. So the thing is, let's check time. Oh, good, less than 5 minutes. The thing is, I stopped watching the news. I stopped watching TV. Via the internet and things like Netflix or movie sharing sites, I can still watch movies and TV shows without all the commercials. It doesn't take as long. I get more information from people who I consider in my society about what's happening in the world, and a lot of times it's more personal and not so vague, like there's this threatening menace somewhere. And I got a dog. And so I don't get all that input from outside sources. I have a dog. I come out here, and the vast majority of my experiences with people are walking along and meeting people on trails and occasionally walking along with them. And our dogs play together, and we talk and laugh and trade stories and share advice, and real kind of gently I say, like, hey, well, enjoy the rest of your walk. And my dog and I veer off on a trail, because I'm an introvert. I don't want a whole lot of talking. But yeah, the vast majority of my input is meeting really friendly people walking their dogs. Then the secondary amount of my input I get is via YouTube. And then the step down from there is coworkers. And the step down from there is customers. And the step down from there is just general public, commuting, shopping, taking care of business. And so I find the vast majority of all my time is spent with interesting people, pursuing things that I'm interested in, and no one tells me to be scared so they could sell me jeans. All right, Sace, pleasure to talk to you. It's a good topic that I've been thinking about for a really long time. So I'm glad I had a chance to voice it, and welcome to the Delta.